Hey everybody, Oko here, and welcome back to our playthrough of Final Fantasy XI. Alright, now that we have finished all of the assault missions, and done all 100 floors of the Nizal Isle investigation, and received our Brave Blade, which is one of the, weapons that, what's his name? Oh. It was that puppet. I can't remember his name. That puppet of the queens or whatever that was looking for these sacred weapons. We saw that at the end of the Il Rusi Atoll episode. Yeah, so this guy... Okay, I guess we just trade the weapon to him. So there's the Brave Blade we got from the Cerberus. We fought in the 100th floor. Let's hand it over to Abkuba. We'll take a look at it. This is what all the excitement was about? Am I missing something here, or does this just look like a rusty old weapon to you, too? I'm sorry, Oko, I didn't mean to belittle your efforts. It's just not at all what I had expected. President Naja! No doubt about it. The quartz transmitter signal is synchronizing perfectly on both ends. This is what we've been looking for. I've got to hand it to you, Captain Oko. Another job well done. If you're lucky, maybe I'll even let you tag along to the Imperial Palace with me. As my attendant, of course. Oh, and I'll be hanging on to this weapon for now, for safekeeping. I hate to pull rank on you, but you were under orders when you happened to find it. And it is I who gives the orders around here, after all. So simple logic tells us who should keep it. Abkaba. Yes, President Naja. Well, get in on with it already. That Imperial invitation isn't going to read itself. Yes, President, of course. The sealed document from Ovzhang. Oh dear. What's the matter, Abkaba? Is it written in too formal a style for even you? What's wrong? Didn't you ever learn your royal platitudes? Not exactly. It's just that... This isn't exactly the invitation to the palace we had anticipated. It's, well, there's some orders written here. Well, perhaps I had gotten a little bit ahead of myself. An invitation to the palace doesn't come lightly, after all. Ever the bearer of disappointing news, aren't you? Well, it's not that I don't mean to... Is it getting hot in here? And just how do you propose that I maintain my ladylike demeanor through such a disconcerting letdown? Huh, Abkaba? It's not my fault. You've got quite a task ahead of you, Captain Oko. Here's the skinny. We are looking at 3 orders from the Empress herself. Bear in mind, we're running a business here, and these orders are your charge. We have a reputation to maintain. Now, do you need me to break this down to basics for you? Which task would you like to hear about? To purge a Beast King. It seems my proposals haven't been falling entirely on deaf ears, after all. The Empress herself seems to have taken notice of the counsel I've been providing. As you may or may not know, the Empire is ceaselessly pursuing to advance relations with the Beastmen via peaceful negotiations. But recently, some chieftains have been hampering progress and proving to be quite the thorns in the proverbial side. Only, after reading the Imperial orders, they seem to be a bit, well, lenient. So, here's how we're going to do this. First rule of upper management, Captain Oko, change what you don't like. I want you to go and drop these chieftains like a bad habit. There are 3 specific targets we're after. You sure you got the sand for this one, Captain? First, Gerfurler, the Menacing, the chieftain who holds sway over Halvang, and all the trolls that infest it. Next, the ruthless Mamulja leader, Galul Jaja, tyrant of Mamuk. And finally, the foul Lamia witch, Medusa, who commands her undead swarm from the evil reaches of Arapago Reef. Think you can remember all that? This could be the mission that breaks you, Oko. Think of it. The mercenary of humble beginnings, who felled the 3 Beast Kings. The stuff of legend, I tell ya. That's all you need to know about that. Anything else? To demolish a chariot. Yeah, I think these ones are done already. Let's just see. The Imperial Decree confirms that the threat posed by the Archaea is indeed a viable one. What's a Archaea? I hope you're joking. They're those metal contraptions that are always spotted hovering around the Ulzadal undersea ruins. Don't tell me you've never seen one before. Yeah, well, we've actually seen all of them already. It's the 4 robots that you fight at the end of the 4 salvage regions. And we've already done that. We've already fought those 4 and killed them at least once, which is all we need to do. So we don't need to worry about that one. To banish an Archfiend. This might be... Yeah, this one's Odin, which we've also already done. You have to defeat Odin in the Einhajar. Alright. So those are the 3 things. So we just have to do those 3... those 3 bosses that she first talked about. That's Mayoko, always taking care of business. Though I can't deny that some of the credit is due in part to my behind-the-scenes guidance. Well, that's all you're gonna get by way of a debriefing. Might not be a lot, but I'm not entirely opposed to leaping before you look. There's something to be said for taking the initiative and surging forward. As long as there are results to show for it, mind you. Now get on it. Alright, so that's it. I guess we're gonna go looking for those 3 enemy leaders. Let's just see what she says. Oh, let's just see what happens if we talk to her now. You've got quite a task ahead of you, Captain Oko. Okay, he's just saying the same thing. Okay. Right. So I guess we'll just probably head to, what was it, Halvung, I think was the first one? And look for that troll. Yeah, he just gives you more information about the weapon. Looks like we're heading to Halvung and looking for some trolls. That's what we'll do first. Alright, so here we are in Halvung. I believe this is... Oh, wait, gotta wait for the map to load. Okay, there we are. So I believe this is the area we need to sort of explore. The final boss is right here, but we need to get a collection of 3 keys, as well as a few other items we need to find around this area. So we're looking for a lot of different trolls. Nothing but... Yeah, well, we've got to find... We don't want puddings. Let me just put my party together, and then we'll go troll hunting. The first thing we're going to be looking for... Well, there's not really any first. We're just going to be exploring, fighting trolls, and... Hopefully we start finding the items we need. The 3 keys we want is a brass key, a bronze key, and a shakudo key. Then we also want to find some... I think it's called... it's moblin oil we're looking for. Alright, so I'm just going to use some enchantments so we can just run around and see if we can find the monsters that we're looking for. Here's some trolls. The artilleryman is one of the ones we're looking for. And combatant. Okay, yeah, so let's just head forward. Uh-oh. Hopefully we can get through this door. Better not be locked. Guess we're gonna find out. Oh, good. Alright, so... Scorpion. We don't want any of these. Grimer, we don't need that. Grenadier? No. This guy's one of them. Swirser. Let's fight this guy, and there's a chance we might get a bronze key. Yeah, we want to fight the artillerymen, because they might also have the bronze key. Let's try him. Oh, and the machinist there in the back. So yeah, and the combatant. All of them here. Yep, the machinist, the combatant. Let's go for this guy. We did not get it. Alright. Alright, so behind this door is a Moblin billionaire. There's a chance we could get a key from this one. So let's see what happens here. This guy could have the Shakudo key. He did! So there we go, we got our first key. Good. Now the machinist, this guy might have a bronze key. No, a heat seeker. Alright, good. Well, we're just gonna keep looking, keep searching. At least we got one. So, straight up ahead here, this is where the boss is, but we don't have all the items that we need yet, so we'll just retreat and keep on searching. We'll be back. What do we got here? A Scrymer. Don't need those. We'll try and skip him if we can. Combatants are good. And artillerymen, yeah, both of these. It'd be nice to get a bronze key soon. I don't see any of the trolls that hold the brass key in this area. I haven't seen any on the map yet, but for them we're looking for a troll chamaist, an engraver, gemologist, ironworker, smelter, or stoneworker. So they might be on a different map. But I'm just going to keep on going until we get this bronze key at least. It's bound to happen soon. No luck. There we go. The Halvong bronze key. We got it from that machinist there. Okay, so I'm going to do a little more research now and see if I can figure out where we can find the chemist, engraver, gemologist, ironworker, smelter, and stoneworker. So we can get the brass key and the moblin oil. Alright, so here's a new map area. Yep, here we go. There's a gemologist. So I think we're in the right spot. So I think I will put up the enchantments again. There's a chemist, which could have either the key or the oil. Come on, give us at least one of them. Yeah, the brass key. All right, so there we go. So now we got all 3 keys, but we need that oil. So we're looking for moblin oil. So we want to go after chemists, engravers, and gemologists. Because those are the 3 that have that. So there's one down there, yeah. And yeah, okay, we're gonna head back that way. There we go! The vial of moblin oil. We finally got it. From what was that anyway? That was a troll chemist. Alright. So now we have to take... I'm just going to kill these guys that are aggroed us. Now we have to take that vial of oil somewhere to get another item. So... Oh, here's a notorious monster, it looks like. Dorgerwar the Astute. Let's unload a 3000 TP Swift Blade on him. Savage Blade, I mean. Alright, so let's take a quick look at that moblin oil. Here it is. Alright, so we're going to use that, yeah, like I said, to trade in for an item, so... I think we have to go back to the first map that we were at. Alright, so this is the room coming up here where we need to use the oil. The moblin oil. It should be just on the other side of this bridge. I think I'm gonna have to get these monsters out of the way. So let's just kill this engraver and the automaton. I think they are standing around exactly where I want to be. Alright, so let's... What else is here? One of the... I'll leave that alone. Okay, so is there a question mark spot here? Oh, wrong spot, I think. I think I need to go a little more west. It's probably just down here, actually. Hopefully these guys stay asleep. Okay, well, we're now into I-8, so let's just see if there's anything around here. I think I'm a little too far. Aha! There it is. So there's this random spot here. I would not have been able to find this without some sort of guide. But basically, this inconspicuous spot is where we're going to trade the moblin oil, which we've hunted down. What? That's not what I was expecting. That's definitely not what I was expecting at all. Hold on. We're heading now towards the battle arena. As for that moblin oil that just didn't work, well, the only thing I could think of was I already had the key item, and lo and behold, that's where I found it. It's in here somewhere. Yeah, the bracelet of Verve. If I didn't have that already, by trading that moblin oil to that question mark spot would give you that key item. I don't remember when I got that. I guess it was when we were out doing one of those outdoor quests or something. I don't know. I remember there was something we did that involved being able to open those doors. I guess that was what that was for. But anyway, so we got the 3 keys. So let's just move on here. So let's head up this way. Up the long winding path. Alright, here we go. So here's the door. I'm going to select it. Decorative bronze gate. Well, what happens if I just try and open it? There is a wide trench around the gate here. There are 3 keyholes of different sizes inside the trench. Yes, alright. So, now I don't know if we're supposed to trade these in any order. Yikes. I didn't think of that until now. Just a sec here. I am going to do them in a particular order here, actually. I'm going to do the bronze key first, and then the brass key, and then the Shakudo key. There we go. The door opens. We enter. Alright, so we're looking for... Let's go like this. This guy, Gerfler the Menacing. Looks like we have a... That didn't work for some reason. Hold on. Track. There we go. Alright, let's go straight north. There he is. Alright, let's see. Here we go. Attack! So I've traded out Shantoto and Zaid because I believe this guy has an ability that would make magic heal him. So I'm going to rely on some physical fight here. I wonder if I should kill these other guards. No, I won't worry about it right now. Well, this is definitely... Wow, got a lot of hit points. Wonder if there's a time limit on this. Do a Savage Blade here. Yeah, well, his hit points are going down. It's just going very slow, so I guess we'll just keep at it for a while and just see what happens. Let's do more abilities while we're here. Alright, going down. Maybe lost about a fifth of his hit points. But our hit points are fine. So I'm not really worried yet. Just gonna try and keep the abilities up and just see what we can do with those. Culture. Yeah, it says online that those elite guards, they just respawn if you kill them. So I'm just gonna ignore them. This guy we're fighting right now, he has 80,000 hit points. Looks like about half of them are gone now. I think we're ready for another Savage Blade here. Yeah, it's got to be below 50% now. So I think we're okay. It's just taking a long time. Oh my gosh! Just took off a lot of hit points, but I got healed quickly. Ugh. Yikes. Sentinel is supposed to be a very good ability for this battle. I've already used it once. Maybe I should have saved it, but we'll see if this battle goes for another 2 minutes and I'll be able to use it again. Alright, hit points are down about 3/5. Oh, my hit points. Yikes. Scares me when they go down like that. She's strong. Wonder why Valeneril doesn't have his attention anymore. Maybe I used too many abilities. Yikes. Let's do a defender. Feeling a little vulnerable right now. Maybe invincible for a little while. Just give us a little cover. It's probably a good idea. Why not? We can do Rampart too, which I believe helps everyone. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. He's been very focused on me. This is unusual. I must have done something. Maybe it was all the abilities that I used. Because usually they're always focused on Valeneril. Alright, hit points are at least down 3/4 now. Come on, guys. We're doing good here. Okay, my hit points are low. Up they go. Yeah, Apuru is pretty quick on it. Ready for Sentinel? I want Sentinel. 7 seconds. Here we go. It's a tough one. Alright, well, he's been putting up quite a fight, but I think we're doing pretty good here. I think we're almost at the end here. We can get a few more weapon skills in. Not much more I can use here. I'm sticking with Defender over Aggressor. This guy is intimidating me a little bit, but I think we're okay. This could be it. Oh. Yeah. That's it. So there we go. Wow, that was a tough troll. Let's see, Gurfur the Menacing, I is dead, but I is the strongest. There was no message or anything that came up giving us a title, but yeah, anyway, that's done. So, alright. So, the next place we're going to be heading now is to the Mamul Jah. To look for the battle, the King Boss battle there. I'm not even going to bother fighting these guys. I'm just going to leave. Okay, so we're back at Mamuk. I'll just wait for this to load up. There we go, Mamuk. So we got to find 3 keys again. Pardon me. So, the first one we're going to do is we're going to head over here west to this little area here where this pond is. And that's where we're going to find the first key, which is going to be the silver scale key. So, I'm going to put my party together, and I'll meet you guys when I get there. Okay, so this is the lake. Yeah, here we go. We're going to fight these frogmen. Yeah, these frogmen might have one of the keys. So let's see here. There's also divers around here we're looking for. Mamul divers. But never mind. There it is. The Mamuk silver scale key. We got it on our first try. Alright, so now we can leave this pond area and we're going to be heading now. We want to go to the northeastern section. I think we want to go down that way. Or is that the way we came from? Let me just see. No. Alright, let's head up this way and go after this sophist. And we got the 10 scale key from them. Perfect. So that's 2 out of 3 keys. Now we need to find a black scale key. Hopefully, The area that I'm going will take us down to map 2, where I'm hoping we'll find those. But basically for a black scale key, we need Mamul, blusterers, philosophers, pikemen, stablers, and infiltrators. I don't think we've seen any of those yet. So here's our 2 keys. So, here's the pond again now. We're at the pond, but we're able to get to this upper right corner now, which we couldn't from the other way. So I'm gonna go in here. Mahogany door. The gate is firmly shut. That's too bad. Well, it's too bad. I came all this way to try that, and it didn't work, so... Let me just look around here. I'll do a little research and figure out where we go next, then. Okay, here's a philosopher. This is the first one I've come across that has potentially holds the black scale key. So we're sort of in this area. I'm going down. This is going to eventually head us into another map. No key. Yeah, this way. So we're looking for blusterers, philosophers, pikemen, stablers, and infiltrators. Hopefully we can open this door. Let's just see what happens here. Ebony door. Oh, what? You might be able to open it with a tan scale key, but we need that key. Maybe I need 2 of them. Well, okay. Maybe we gotta use the key then to get through this. We just lost our tan scale key, so now we're on a new map. There we are. Infiltrators, yep. So there's lots here. Blusterers, yep. So all the monsters we were looking for are here. Get rid of these ones that are here. See, I'm just not sure if we're meant to use the tan scale key like that, or if we're supposed to be using all 3 keys at once at the door. Like, that's what I was expecting. Is to use all 3 keys for the final door, like we did with the troll. But maybe it's not like that. Maybe... I don't know. Let's just see what happens when we move forward here. I'll make an attempt. Maybe it's still possible to get another tan scale key in here somewhere. So, here's another mimer. Mimers are not really useful. There's a lot of wyverns in here as well, I believe. Here's a blusterer, yeah. Well, blusterer has black scale keys. And there it is, we got it. The black scale key. So, now I gotta decide. I guess I'll just proceed towards the end and just see what happens at the door. The mahogany door is right here in the western part of this section. That little nub there connects to it. That's the door. So let me just see if I can find any of the other ones that were out. The ones that had the tan scale key was the Savant, Strapper, Spearman, Sophist, Mimicker, and Bounder. Alright, so after I kill these two guys, I'm just gonna, like, run down and just run to the mahogany door and just see what happens. Just see what it says when we get there. I have a feeling we need to get 2 more key items. I'm just not sure where they are. I see a little note here on one of the maps that said something about we needing a blue bell or a red bell. But I don't know anything about that, but let's just see what happens here. Let's just head west on this map. Let's head all the way west. I see the little area. Alright, so here's where we want to go. But first, let's just kill the monsters that are following us. Alright, so here we are. We only have 2 of the 3 keys because I had to use the tan scale key to get through that ebony door. So let's just see what happens when we click on this. This is a giant keyhole. You can see something, smearings of black, silver, brown, and other colors. Silver, black. I don't have the brown one, though. The tan scale key. Alright. Well, interesting. I have to figure out a way to get through that ebony door and then get another tan scale key. I wonder if we can hold 2. Ah, darn it. Okay, so before, I think, ebony, yeah, this was the one that I went through before. And that does take you there, but apparently there's another way. If we go this way, east, and then further south, I think we can get down to that second map without having to go through an ebony door. This is what I missed. I should have gone this way. Yeah, we just bypassed the door by going down here. Let's see if that worked. I think so, yeah. I mean, what's the point of that door? I don't know. It's just to trick you into using a key, I think. Yeah, so we're good. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to kill a lot of these because we're... I sure wish the enchantments worked around here. Okay, I'm gonna have to kill some of these monsters. Let's just start a fight with this mimer, then go from there. We'll kill her. Oh my god, there's a lot on our ass. That's okay, we can handle it. And I didn't mention it, but I did pick up another 10 scale key on the way. And we got that one. That one showed up a lot faster than the first one did. Okay, so, let's go west. Oh, let's avoid all that mess down there. Alright, so, here's the door. We made it. We got our 3 keys, and we're at the door. I'm just gonna kill all the things that are following us. What do we got? That's it? Just a sea puck. Okay, that's not a big deal. Okay, so, here we go. Mahogany door. Take our 3 keys. There we go. So, just like before with the trolls, we're looking for the boss. It's probably just right ahead here. That's it. Galul Jaja. Before we engage, let's eat some food. Okay, so there should be other monsters that'll spawn as well. And there they are. I'm gonna ignore those and just go after the boss. Alright, here we go. Let's see how we do. I'll use my full TP bar right away. Alright, so hopefully he keeps his attention on Valanarol. Galul Jaja. Yeah, this is the big baddie. He's big. Let's see how we do. Oh yeah. So, let's not waste any time. Let's do our buffs. Let's do intervene. Fealty. Rampart. Palisade. Sentinel. Looks like he's like 2 heads. Weird. And okay, I'll just stick with that for now. Let's see how we do here. Well, we already got his hit points down about a third. About halfway now. Just casting some magic for the hell of it. There's Phalanx and Crusade. Alright, about 3/4 done. Things are looking good. See if we can get a better look at him here for a little bit. So yeah, the right head looks more like a frog, and the left head looks more like one of those salamander type Majul Ja things that are walking around. Do invincible for this last little bit, so we're nice and safe. He's almost gone. Savage Blade. Here we are. He said something. Dead am I, and you? Dead as well, am I? Then finished we are. We found Jaja chestplates, yeah. That killed all the other monsters. That's good. And then... how do we do the status again? Status. Profile. Yeah, there we are. Title, Shining Scale Riffler. So there we go. So there's the second boss leader done. So the next place we're going to be heading to, I guess, is the Arapago Reef area of Ilrusi Atoll. And we'll be hunting for, we'll be looking for some Nagas, I believe. I think it's Medusa we're looking for in the next area. So let's just head and do that now. Alright, so we want to start fighting some of these monsters around here, because some of these guys are... some of these guys could have the Lamy and Fang key. We need 3 keys. That's one of them. One of them I already have. One of them you can get from a pond just outside of here in, I think it's the Kadarva Mire. And you just go to a little pond area and you can get it like once per day or something like that. Where is it? Oh, it's at the top, right? Yeah, there. Lamy and Bone Key. So that one we already got. But let's fight. Let's grind for a little while on these guys and see if we can get the Fang Key. So there we go. There's the Lamy and Fang Key. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I need to head north up this way towards I-6, which appears to be way up here in the corner. Hold on a sec. So, I'm just a little confused because I feel like we need to... like, I might need to use the Fang Key in order to get to the area where I can get the Claw Key. Let me just see here. This... we're trying to get to Medusa. She's on the 3rd map. Okay, you know what? Sounds like we can actually get there through the staging point, which would be a better idea. I don't want to lose the key. I just think I don't want to make the same mistake we made when we were at the last place, when we ended up using that key when we shouldn't have. Alright, so I'm just going to warp out of here, and we're going to, yeah. I believe the stage, I'm going to go back to White Gate, Al Zabi, and I believe that the staging gate is right up here somewhere. It's like, which is where we want to be. Yeah. Alright, so here we are at the Ilrusi Atoll staging point where we spent a lot of time when we were doing our missions. But instead of talking to our friend and doing an assault mission, we're just going to leave through here. And let's see where this takes us. Okay, now we want to be at I-6. Alright, let's take a look at the map. This is not... this is not quite what I was expecting. Let's see here. We're looking for Lamia Idolators. Lamia Idolators. It's the only monster that we want to fight. That wasn't very helpful. Okay, so here we are. We're back on map 1 now. Which is where we wanted to be. It was a bit longer of a journey than I was anticipating. But, anyway, we made it. Okay, so, and we're on the other side of the door. Still holding our bone key, which is what we wanted. Alright, so let me just get rid of these guys. Now we're looking for... there should be a monster on this area called... an idolator. A Lamia idolator. Let me just see if they're already showing up here. No. We gotta go to I6. Okay, north and then east. Hate these rocks. Let's see, this way I believe. Soul Flayer and a Nipper. Alright, let's take a look. Yeah. This looks good. So we'll go along here, and we should be starting to get close. If we just follow the water on the left here. Stay away from the Lamia. Alright. So, I6 is what we want. So we'll just go north and we should be seeing them soon. What's that? A reserve droger. Let's take a look at our map. Here we are. There's lots of them. Yeah, okay. Lots of them. Ice dancer. No, we don't want that. We're gonna have to fight her, aren't we? No. Yes. Toxopholite? What the heck? Okay, here we go. Lamia idolator. Yeah, it's these kind of guys. Alright, so we're gonna grind around here for a while until we get the Lamian claw key. These idolators are the only ones that have it. There we go, the Lamian claw key, finally got it. Alright, so, now that we have the 3 keys, I have to plot my route to Medusa, who's nowhere around here. But we got the 3 keys we need, so let me just do a little research, and I'll figure out the best path there. I'll be right back. Alright, so there should be a door. Uh-oh. Let's kill this. Alright. Should be a door right around here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Alright, so this is it. So this should be an iron door. Yeah, an iron gate, and we don't need a key to get through this. Alright, so, now. Where are we? Yeah, so I think the Medusa's up here in this area, I believe. Let me just look at my map here. Alright, so up here there should be some doorways. Let's see here. We want to go... I think right up here, probably. We've done this before. It was quite a while ago. Is this the right way? Yes, okay. Yep, this is right. Okay, so now we have to use one of the keys here. And then we have to just get it back, I guess. So this one, yeah, this, oh wait, let's just see. Okay. So let's use our Lamia Fang key here. Let me just double check. Alright, let's just see, I'm just gonna do it. So, a Fang key here. So that used the key. Now let's look at the map and see. So now we're here. Alright, well let's start fighting some monsters, because we need that Fang key back now. Yeah, Chantresses have them. They're pretty common. They're pretty common draw, more so than some of the other keys. Alright, let's just go forward and go wandering through a little bit and fighting monsters on the way. We gotta hopefully get that Lamia key back. Let's see here. Yep, Typhoon Dancers are good. There's lots of monsters that have the Lamia key, the Fang key, I mean. There it is, we got it. Good, the Lamia Fang key. Whew, okay, that wasn't too bad. Alright, so basically we're just heading around now. We want to basically head over to this area and then head up. Hold on, I don't think I even need to go this way anymore. Oh, I hate these planks. Alright, I think we might go this way. So there's our 3 keys. Now, let me just make sure I'm going the right way. Yes. This way. You're gonna want to go around the bend here. I'll get rid of this crab. Alright, so now we just gotta kind of go up here to this way, I think. I think we're just about there. Okay, so now that we're here, we're trying to get up to this area here where Medusa is. Gonna head north onto the ship. We want to go up this way. Yeah. Head down here. And we want to head towards H6. It's just straight ahead. Ah, there's a cave here. Alright, so here's the tidal gate. I think this is it. We're not quite where we wanted. I thought we were going to be over here somewhere, but let me just see. Tidal gate. Fragment. Okay, this is definitely it. Alright, let's just go for it. So, bone, claw, and teeth, huh? Trade. Bone, claw, and teeth. So there it is. Alright, so I'm going to so we're looking for Medusa. Let's see if she shows up. Yep, there she is. Straight ahead. Alright, here we go. Question. How do I get up there? Ah! Okay, I don't know what's... I'm having trouble here, but anyway. Looks like we can reach her now. That was a bit of a bad start, but that's okay. Alright, so, just like the other two, she looks really cool, by the way, before I say anything else. That's definitely a cool looking creature. Pretty much looks the way I would expect Medusa to look. But, yeah, we're just gonna power away at just like we did with the troll and the Mamulja. So far, so good. About half hit points gone. Is there any more job abilities I can do? Let's see. Let's try that one. Let's do Invincible just for the heck of it. Guess that's about all. Alright, yeah, that kind of weirded me out a little bit how I couldn't get up to her there on that platform. But, anyway, looks like we kind of coaxed her down a little bit. But we're doing okay. Hit points are down about 3/4. I'm just ignoring all these other Lamia. Alright, we're getting close. We're getting close here. Let's keep it up. Not make any mistakes. Alright, we're doing pretty good. A few more weapon skills, and we should have it. Our hit points seem to be holding out. Uh-oh, we're asleep. There we go. Alright. There we go. Oko defeated Medusa. Status. Profile. The Gorgonstone Sunderer title is ours. Alright, so that's it. So there's the 3 bosses from the Aragon regions. We'll now head back and talk to Abkaba and Naja at the Salahim Sentinels back at Whitegate. Alright, so here we are returning to the Salahim Sentinels after we have completed the 3 bosses, the 4 robots in Selvage, and Odin in Nine Hajar, which we had done ahead of time. So, let's talk to Naja and see what she has to say. Well, 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 if it isn't the great Captain Oko, you honor us with your presence. It would seem you've gone and completed all 3 of the Empress's objectives, purged the Beast Kings, dismantled the chariots, and banished the mighty Odin. Quite the resume you're building. I suppose the Empress should be getting in touch with us any time. President Naja, distressing news. Speak of the devil. Impeccable timing, Abkaba. Calm down, deep breaths. That's it. Go easy. If you could just give me a moment to catch me. Good. Now that you've collected yourself, just go ahead and read my invitation aloud. That's kind of what I wanted to speak with you about, President. Abkaba. Oh dear. Do you have any idea what will happen if I have to stand here again and listen to you tell me that you don't have an Imperial invitation? Because I certainly don't. All I know is that I won't be responsible for it. Oh, well, then you will be very pleased to know that this is indeed an invitation. Well, why didn't you say so? Sometimes I think you tear me down just to build me back up again. Abkaba, you're either very smart or very stupid. In either event, I thank you for trying to amplify my happiness. You're most welcome. Oh dear. Actually, this invitation seems to have been made out to Captain Oko here. Oh, come on. It has been sent by Paparoon in Nashmau. Paparoon? Nashmau? Oh, that's rich. And here I was getting all worked up. The seals are so similar, I assumed it was from the Empress herself. Well, that's not... Never mind. You have something you'd like to add? No, nothing at all. Well, that about wraps this up. Captain Oko, a sincere congratulations on your most recent glories. All this excitement has left me a tad drained. I think I'll go ahead and take that extended break I've been meaning to get around to. Hey, I know. In the meantime, you could go and visit your Kakern friend in Nashmau. Oh, that's rich. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's just head there then. Talk to Paparoon. Alright, so here we are in Nashmau. Haven't been here in a while. Not since we were doing Ein Hajar quite a bit. But I believe Paparoon is right underneath, yeah. Same place to get the lanterns, but underneath. Paparoon looking in the corner here. Let's talk to him. You be the Oko Paparoon been hearing about. This is the right, yes? I'm the Paparoon, big general of the Empire. I've been waiting for you. Catch yous off guard, did I? That's the right. The Empress found a nook for us in the army. We's on the same side now. Kakern in the army. Best thing to happen since sliced cheese. Anywho, the Empress asked me special to come and make sure you got the gist of what she said. Just let me know if yous need any more information, yes? So what will we ask about? Let's ask about the Alexandrite gems, which we've already started collecting a little bit. Ooh, that's the stuff. So shinies. Yous can bring Paparoon 30,000 of those, yes? They says those stones be tiny, tiny pieces of a god named Alex something or other. So shiny they are. I don't know what all those shinies are for. I'm just a messenger, you know. Sorry, Paparoon, not too bright. But if you can get together a nice shiny bunch of those Alexandrite gems, come and give them to me, yes? Make Empress very happy, I thinks. Right, let's ask about the Worm Seeker of Arayuhat, which we got from the Nazal Isle episode with her tokens. The Empress wants that you should find a pretty book, lots of pretty pictures inside. Pretty story about somebody named Arayuhat out looking for dragons. Paparoon heard story once, but forgot how it goes. Something about... Nope, I forgets. What's Empress want story for? Maybe Empress likes pretty pictures too, but I don't know. Sorry, Paparoon not too bright. But if you see the different picture book, bring it back to me, yes? Paparoon will take care of things. Right, no problem, we got that one. Assault memories. Think you can bring Paparoon some assault memoos? Empress say maybe 5 of them. I's be waiting right here for you to bring them back, yes? We received 5 bound volumes containing blank pages. Each Mamu gets special name. Oko needs to make Mamu from each assault area. Empress say maybe 5 of them. So Paparoon thinks maybe 5 special titles, yes? What's Mamu's for? Kakern no take Mamu ever. Sorry, Paparoon not too bright. You understand words coming out of Paparoon's mouth? You bring back 5 special assault Mamus to me, yes? Basically, we have to take those journals that we just got from him, and we have to go through all the assault missions again, and then record the completion in those journals. Here's holy relics. You too, you can go and find the Balron's eye patch. He only had one eye, you know. Eye patch he wear now, holy treasure. Bring valuable. Very valuable. An empress say she wants. Balron, old hero of Atragan. Very good and shiny. But only the one eye. Missing eye hole, not good or shiny. So he covered with eye patch, yes? Paparoon don't know what purpose nasty old eye patch can do. Not even shiny. Sorry, Paparoon not too bright. But if you can find that eye patch, use bring back here to Paparoon, yes? Maybe make Empress very happy. Yep, and we got that one in the Einhajar episode when we bought it with our Ichor. Alright, so here's these journals that we got. Yeah, here they are. So these are the ones that we have to go through the assaults again. And we have to trade these items with the exit rune in order to log our completion. So I'll just go over that in one assault mission a little bit later. Here's a bunch of Alexandrite we've already collected. I was doing salvage for a while, but then realized I didn't really have room for all the Alexandrite because you can't really get rid of it until you get past this step. But I just want to see, I'm pretty sure that we can just start giving him Alexandrite to sort of log. Like bank, I should say. Let's just see if this works. Woo, look at those shinies. Ooh, this does Paparoon good. You awful good at finding the shinies. Empress gonna be very happy to see all these shinies. Shiny Alexandrite be just what Empress asking for. You find Paparoon? Yeah, so there we are. More shinies. Yes, I'd be here. Alright, so I'll just start giving him everything that we've already gotten. And then we'll basically be able to go back to doing some salvage grinding if we want. But we're gonna be... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Darn it. I meant to do more than one stack at a time. Okay. I think I have about 25 stacks here. Alright, so we've got to fill this up. Yeah, this stuff's been clogging my inventory. It's nice to get all this out of my storage. Yeah, and I'm... Ugh. We're going to have to alternate salvage then with doing all the assaults again. But I'm not going to be showing the assaults a second time, I don't think. I'm not even sure I'm going to record it. I haven't decided yet. Alright, so there's the first little haul of Alexandrite that I've been able to unload. We still need to get a lot more. One thing is I have been saving my money for a while now. We got luck. We got over 25 million gil, which I have nothing else to spend on, really. So what we're going to be doing is going on a little bit of a shopping spree. And we're going to be buying we're going to be pretty much spending all of that on Alexandrite. So we'll check out the auction house. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to be spending most of that money on Alexandrite, but one thing I do want to just look into is some of these special metals that we've been collecting from Esha. These ones, Plutons. What's the going rate of Plutons? I want to buy some stacks of these. It's expensive, but I believe that they're the cheapest ones between the Plutons, Betetsus, and Riftborn Boulders. I'm just going to buy 3 full stacks of Plutons for use to make some special weapons later. We have a lot of these in stock already, but I just could use a little bit more. Alright, so there we are. So, yeah, 3 stacks to put down. Okay, so now let's find out how much the going rate of Alexandrite is. Let's see here. There's 40 stacks up for auction, which is a good amount. Price history is currently 320. Yeah, that's kind of the high end of things. Let's see if I can get any for 300,000. No. 310. Alright. So I think this is, yeah, probably going to be what it's going to cost for a while. But I don't really want to spend any more than 320,000. So there we go. So I'm just going to keep on going. I'm just going to keep on buying. So there we go. It stopped. Didn't get that many. Only got 3 stacks before the price went up above 320. So what I think I'm going to do is just wait and check each day. And I don't want to go over 320,000 because I don't think that a stack of 99 is worth more than that. And that's it. Yeah. How much money do we end up spending there? Not very much. So yeah, we have sitting on lots of money. I'll just keep on buying Alexandrite at reasonable price when I can. And I'm going to be doing those journals. I'll do one now just to kind of show what's involved in the trading process of that. But otherwise, I'm going to be doing all of the assault missions off camera. Yeah. Let's head over to the commissions agency. Alright, so here we've unlocked the Rune of Release in the first assault mission of Lujom Sanctum. So we're going to just head over to the rune. I'm going to show you what we're going to do with these items. I've watched people do this online on other YouTube channels and stuff, and you have to be careful that you're actually recording the item properly, because if there's like still monsters in the area and stuff, it can sometimes get a little chaotic and doesn't always record. So I just want to double check. So here we are. I've put the other ones in my storage, and I'm gonna do one assault area at a time. So I'm gonna start with Lujom and fill out the log. So you can see on the bottom there all those little dashes. And we're gonna trade. Yeah, obtained. So we received it back. Right? Where is it? So there it has a little star. See at the very end there. I guess that's what I thought it would be at the other end, but there you go. So that indicates that it's been recorded. And there should be 10 dashes there for each mission. So that's it. So we're going to be going through, well, I'm going to be going through all 50 assault missions again and recording the journals so that we can hand those back into Paparoon. But you guys don't have to see any of that. Once is enough, right? But I'll just do that on my spare time and just revisit all these assault missions and record those journals, all right? And but other than that, we will be heading back to Salvage in order to start grinding for Alexandrite, as you know, because we want to not only be purchasing it but also subsidizing that by actually hunting for it ourselves. So we're going to be heading back to Salvage, and there's a new set of Salvage areas that we can investigate. It's called Salvage 2. So we'll probably have a look at that now. Alright, so it's been several weeks. Just, I think, about a month or a little longer. And we've gotten to the point now where we've been trying to buy Alexandrite when we can from the auction house when we have a little money. And we've also been grinding it out a little in the salvage. But the most important thing is we've been collecting the linen purses that we got from Salvage 2. Which is what I'm about to show you how we do it. Yeah, so that's in the Salvage 2 runs, which I'm about to show you. We're going to go through one in this episode, and then there'll be a bonus episode where I show the other 3. So, we have about, what is this? This is about 279 linen purses. I want to get one more to make 280, and that should be enough combined with what we have already deposited with Paparoon in Nashmau. So, let's buy our last Remnants permit. I've been using all of the assault points that we gained from doing the assault missions, of course. Whittled these ones down quite a bit, but we still have lots left over, so I mean, as long as you do the assault missions, you seem to have more than enough to do the salvage runs. So let's just take it out of here. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of those assault points. You can buy items from the people in the commissions agency here, but I'm probably never going to use those. Let's see. I already bought one armor set from there that I'll show in a future episode, but let's just head to the Nizal Isle staging point and head to our last Salvage 2 run. It's been a long time. Wow. I've been trying to do at least 5 runs a day. Sometimes I did more if I had a day off or felt like staying up late. And the one that we're going to be doing is the Silver Sea Remnants. I found that to be the easiest one to do. Alright, so if you follow that path from the Nizal Isle warp point, this is the warp point that we come to in order to get to the Silver Sea Remnants. We've been there before. We did the first salvage run, which you can usually handle at around level 75, but the one that we're going to be doing is the 99 run. Because those are the ones where you can find the little secrets to finding the Alexandrite. Every run has, some guaranteed Alexandrite you can find in the form of a linen pouch, or a linen purse, pardon me. Yeah, this is the quickest one to do. We can do this one within 20 to 25 minutes. So there we are, Silver Sea Remnants. So let me show you what I've been doing over and over and over and over and over for the last month, at least. Pretty much all through September. Yeah, luckily I did have some time off. There was about 5 days where I had a vacation, where I was able to just spend a lot of time, downtime, just playing this over and over and raising the purses. I was able to get 10 a day on those days. It's not easy, though, because you only get a remnant permit once an hour from our friend there in Aragon. So you're somewhat limited in how quickly you can do these, but there's a lot of other things you can do in the other half an hour, because it only takes half an hour to do the run, then you have half an hour to do whatever you want. Alright, let's see what we get here for our last run. You always get the weapon and armor, this one, So we get, and then you get one armor piece usually. So we got earrings and rings. It always gives you support job. It always gives you job abilities. It always gives you spell casting. And then it usually gives you a hit point or a magic point increase. Oh yeah, we got magic point. And there's a couple, there's a couple stats here. Agility and charisma. Those aren't the best ones for us, but that's okay. Sometimes they're nasty and they give you the same one twice. Alright, so let's equip what we can. And then at the beginning I always cast... If I got the hit point increase, I would use Cure. But we didn't, so I'm just going to concentrate on casting my strongest Shell and Protect, which lasts the whole run easily. It lasts at least half an hour, I believe. Alright, so there's 5 floors. There's basically one battle encounter on each floor that we have to do. So this is the first room. I always skip this guy, because this guy doesn't do anything for us. He doesn't unlock anything, and nothing that he summons unlocks anything either. So just run around him. If you have Sneak, by the way, you will need Sneak for this run. You can do that in the form of magic or items. I'm using items. I'm going to be using Silent Oils, because they're pretty cheap from the Curio Moogle vendor, and I like to keep Warrior as my sub-job. But you can always have Dancer and just use magic to sneak. But basically, you'll need at least 3 Silent Oils for the run. And I'll show you when to use those. But if you have Sneak with magic, you can use it now. So we got caught. So I was trying to sneak past that guy. But that's okay. He saw us. Sometimes you can run around, but if you have Sneak, you can get by that guy. But the whole idea is to be in the corner of the room when you aggro them, and they'll release 2 reinforcements. If you stand in the corner, you only have to find one of them. But, well, we're going to have to fight both, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. Another thing I'll do is use some food, a food buff while we have it. Maybe we'll give ourselves a little bump. So I always take out the rampart first. I'm not sure if they can keep bringing out summons. It's possible. I've never let them happen. I've never let them do that. I'm gonna take one of them out here with the weapon skill. So there we just unlocked the legs and the feet. So if I had gotten the legs and the feet from the opening lamp, I would have just tried to skip past this guy. And the same thing goes for the next rampart. That one right up ahead there we're going to be facing next. That one opens up the head and neck. But if you get the head and neck at the opening lamp, you don't have to fight them. You just use your... put up Sneak and just run right past it after this battle's done. So we'll get into position. We'll only have to fight one Cocoon for this one. So we'll stand way over here at the edge of the room. Wait for him to come towards us. He's usually a little closer before he sees us, but I think it still worked. So one of the Cocoon will just kind of stand back there, I think. Sometimes it doesn't work. No, it didn't work. Wow. I didn't really... That's too bad. I was hoping to show how this room normally goes, and we got the exceptions both times. Normally I can sneak past the first one, and then normally on this one... I'm not sure what went wrong there, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Just fight them. Doesn't take long. Just means you have to kill an extra Cocoon. It's no big deal. Yeah, there's a lot of variables that can happen in this run. So that was one of them, and we hit both of them. Oh well, so normally that room would go a little quicker than that, but we had to kill 2 extra Cocoons. No big deal. Let's quickly put on more armor. Put up Sneak. And on we go. That's it for floor 1, we're done. So now we're just going to run all the way to the teleporter to take us to the 2nd floor. Which is going to be south, west, and then north. These lamps will give you things if you missed, but we have everything that we could have gotten by now, so... I'll just show you, like... Yeah, see the different items, but we got all those. But they might be useful sometimes, but I don't use them that often. Alright, let's take a quick look at the map here. So we're gonna go south, and then east, and then north. We still have sneak up. So I always take the eastern path here. You basically go east twice. So here we go south and then we go east. And then south again. And then east again. And this is where there's a door. So you gotta hurry once you open this door, because there is gonna be a rampart at the end of the hall. You might be able to see that'll appear right when we open the door. And you have 30 seconds. See, he just spawned. But he doesn't really come to life for another 30 seconds or so. So as long as you don't dawdle, you have time to run forward and run past him here. We don't have to fight him. But this next guy we do, no matter what, because he has true hearing on him. So he knows we're coming. He can see us and hear us. There he is. He's already activated. But we want to fight this guy anyway. Not for him mainly, but for the foamers he's about to summon, which will unlock our abilities. Whoops. We only have agility and charisma opened up, so this one will give us the rest. And our hit points as well. Yes. So these guys don't do equipment. These guys just do everything else. So I can probably take this one out right away here. Yeah, there we go. So there's mind and our hit points. I'll do a quick cure just so we can get nice and strong. Even though I don't normally, because we basically get healed. All of our hit points and magic points get healed at each floor after the first floor. So normally I just power through and fight these guys, and I usually have enough hit points to last. Come on. I'm going to use this weapon skill on this guy in front of me here. There, he's gone. And that gave us strength and vitality. Yeah, strength and dexterity are the most important ones. So there we are. So we got everything except intelligence. And that's fine. That doesn't really matter for me. Because black magic is sort of something that intelligence relies on. We don't really have that. So, we have everything that we need. So let's move on. Oh, I almost forgot to put up my shroud. Yikes, that was close. I've done that once or twice. It's not a big deal. You quickly realize you did something wrong when things start aggroing you and you're running through. You get so used to having... I've gotten so used to having the sneak up. Right through here, I think, is... Yeah, right around the corner here is the teleporter. And that's it. Floor 2 is done. So here, let me see if I can get intelligence. I don't really need it, but yeah, so here. Oh, but they didn't include it. Isn't that interesting? That seems to happen a lot. It wasn't meant to drop, I guess, so... But anyway, sometimes if you miss a stat, you just check out the lit lamps, and they're lit about 50% of the time. And a lot of times you can pick up things that you missed. And sometimes that does happen. Take a quick look at the map here just to show you where we're going. We're heading to that big room, and then we're going to go south, and then we're going to head west at the middle intersection there. And follow that to the room where we want to fight. So there's nothing yet, but just when you enter this next room, make sure you have your sneak up. Alright, so in this room, there's 4 ramparts, one in each corner. Head towards one of them. Now, this is another variable for this battle. This doesn't always work, but if you go, kind of put your back to this pillar here, right behind them, and don't move and just fight from this position, it's going to spawn 4 different gears. Sometimes, only one of them will aggro. We did it. So this one, on this run it works. That's good. About 80% of the time it works, but sometimes it just doesn't. Basically, all the gears will aggro and come at you, but even if that happens, it's not a big deal. But the way that we got things, we're only going to have to fight one of those 3. But basically, this triple gear one here will unlock everything except our body and hands, I think. I think that's what it is. Yeah, so there we go. So, these last 2, we're going to have to fight. These 3 guys will unlock that. I only want to fight one of them. Because it's faster. Come on, over here. There we go. Just back off a little bit. I'll build up some TP and then destroy this one. So that was the first variable, and we did pretty well there. There's something else I have to show you guys too after this. We got another something happened. Alright, so there we are. We got everything we need now. We're done. So we got all of our equipment unlocked and all of our stats except for intelligence, but I don't really care about that. Now, out of the 4 ramparts in one in each corner, one of them will randomly spawn this guy, which we actually did. I don't normally fight this guy. Normally, I just put up sneak here and run past this guy and go to the 4th floor. Because this guy, we'll fight this guy just because we got it on my recording. So yeah, there is a chance we could get some Alexandrite here, but it's extremely rare. So this guy spawns this long-armed chariot. So we got to get this rampart out of the way first. And this long-arm chariot's not that hard, but he does have a lot of hit points. It takes a while to kill him. But I fought him... It's so rare. It's got to be like... I don't know what the percentage. It's at least 5% or less. But there's a chance that he'll drop a cotton Alexandrite purse. Which is only... It's a measly amount. It's not very much. It's not worth it. Because it took me a long time to finally get one. And I just didn't think it was worth it. Since we're fighting this guy, I'm going to do a berserk. That'll be recharged by the time we get to the boss on the final floor. Let's just see if we get lucky here on our recording. Maybe we'll get a cotton Alexandrite purse. I doubt it. But he also drops these plans. They're called, I think, tutelary plans and primary plans or something. And I think they're documents that you use in order to unlock or upgrade the armor pieces that you get from doing the ZNMs and the salvage runs and everything, the Nigel Al run, and but I'm not really using any of that armor, so I've just kind of stored those plans away. But we'll get some of those. How are we doing here? Pretty good. So you can see he doesn't really do much. Sometimes randomly he can charm you. He has an ability that charms, but he doesn't really attack you while you're charmed. You just have to like stand there. And here we go. It happened. He did it. But nothing happens. You just gotta wait for it to just wear off, and then you just finish the battle. He doesn't hit you while you're charmed. I can't move or anything. Can't believe that happened right when I mentioned it. It doesn't happen very often. He doesn't go anywhere. He just stays here, so it's kind of weird. Wow. Well, I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee while I'm waiting here. So there we are, we're uncharmed. And yeah, he did gain some hit points back. He gained a lot of hit points back, actually. Too bad. Yeah, see, I'm regretting that I even fought this guy. It just takes... Ugh, it's just annoying. You know, and the whole idea of the way I'm collecting the Alexandrite is to do it quickly. And this just slows things down. I like to just run through, get the linen purse at the end. Alright, so there you go. So like I said, I recommend skipping that guy. Yeah, he didn't give us any purse, but there's the primacy plans and the tutelary plans if you need them to upgrade armor. It's a good way to get them. So normally I would do this before I pass that guy, but yeah, let's use our silent oil now that we're done, and head to the 4th floor. We have 2 more short little battles to go. Now the next floor is important. You want to make sure that you're quick because it's all about timing on the next floor. So make sure you have your sneak up before you hit the teleporters. You don't want to waste any time here. So, I can spare a few seconds here just to show you the map. We're going to be basically going all the way around to the center part, and that's where we're going to fight the boss for this floor. But you want to get there within 3 minutes, so you don't want to fight anything along the way. These guys have true hearing, so make sure you don't get too close to them. Alright, so here's the door. So here's where we managed to get to. So in this room, up ahead, if you got here within 3 minutes, which we very easily did, then this guy will spawn the boss, which would normally be on the final floor. So I'm just going to hit this guy, back off a little bit, so that he'll call his reinforcements. One time I accidentally killed him too quickly. I got a couple critical hits in a row, and the rampart was dead before he called the monster. So yeah, maybe just, if you're really strong, just make sure you just wake him up and back off until he has a chance to summon, and he will call for the reinforcement right away. It's not one of those ramparts that take a minute to finally call forth their creatures. So this Verger, like I said, I'm not sure what would happen if you came to this rampart after 3 minutes, what it would summon, but it wouldn't be this guy. But this is the guy that's normally on the final floor. We're gonna get the super boss now that we had, well, assuming we kill this guy, but I'm assuming that's not gonna be a problem. We've never died from this guy. He's never killed me. And same thing goes with the monster on the next floor we're gonna see. Never died from it. It's been a 100% perfect run every single time. There's only been a few exceptions. One of the times was when I killed this rampart, like I said. Couldn't believe that happened. Oof, I was choked. God, I was mad. Yeah, so this guy summons mostly magic. I mean, he hits you sometimes, but he's a black wizard sort of thing, so make sure you have shield up, and I'm using my Aegis shield to give me an extra 50% protection against magic. I don't waste any of my job abilities for this battle, I'm just kind of saving them. Be able to use Intervene again in 40 seconds, which is good. Yep, everything will be unlocked. Yep, even invisible in 45 seconds. Well, my hit points are getting a little low, so I'll use a cure here. Yeah, this guy will very often curse you, which halves your hit points and magic points. But it's not usually a problem. Don't let it bother me. We can handle it. Alright, this guy's almost gone. One more weapon skill will kill him, but we might have him dead before that. Let's just see what happens first. Come on. Come on! Ah, here we go. Weapon skill did it. No, he died before we could use the weapon skill. And we didn't get anything from him. Now, there is a small chance that he'll drop another linen Alexandrite purse. So sometimes you can get 2 in one run. It's very rare, though. It's like between 5 to 10%. But it does happen every once in a while. It's a nice little bonus. Alright, so we've lost all of our... I always make sure that curse is gone before I jump on the teleporter here, because our hit points are healed at the next floor. And if we're cursed and then lose curse after we've been healed, then we only have half our hit points. Here we are. So here's the final floor. All we have to do is head forward and face the final super boss. And that's it, guys. That's the climb that I have done now 280 times, basically. Ugh, wow. Oh, these online games are incredible. Oh, I should have... Okay, well, it's not too late. I should have casted a bit of magic there, but that's okay. So you have a little time before this guy spawns here, Bloodthirsty, and this is the final boss. So, let's put a little magic on ourselves. Why not? I'm gonna go with Crusade, Phalanx, and Reprisal. Alright, and then we're gonna do a bunch of job abilities here. I usually just unload them. Palisade. We'll do Divine Emblem for our next magic attack. Fealty. Rampart. Sentinel. Shield Bash is good. Stuns him. Aggressor gives us some more bonus. Berserk. And we'll use our Invincible as well. There we go. We got everything. Yep, and like I said before, this guy is another black mage, so he uses lots of nasty magic. Just make sure you have shield. My Aegis shield is helping. And you shouldn't have a problem. He can also curse you like the Verger on the last floor, which halves your magic points and hit points. So just keep an eye on your hit points. I don't heal unless I go well below 1,000, because if we do get cursed, then it just ends up healing you, sort of. If that makes any sense. Looks like we can do another weapon skill. Let's keep doing those savage blades every 1,000 TP. Yeah, they cast Sleep a lot, which is kind of dumb, though, because as soon as you get hit, it wakes you up, but I guess Sleep is a little more devastating if you're in, maybe, parties? Groups? It's hard to say. Yeah, and like I said, this guy's never killed me before, so it's not that bad. He's way easier than the other three, and The other 3 bosses and the other 3 salvage runs, which I have at the time of recording this. I've already done those 3. And like I said, I think I mentioned before previously, I'm just going to be showing those 3 runs in a bonus episode. That's the Zyome remnants, the Arapago remnants, and the Baflau remnants. He stunned us. So yeah, we are cursed. Oh well. Let's see here. One more weapon skill and he should be good. Come on, baby. Come on. There we go. Is that it? Oh! Yes! There we go. And this guy will drop a lot of armor. So if you're collecting armor pieces, you can get those from him as well. But there you go. So, let's look at it all. So there we are. We have almost 3 full stacks. That should be enough, along with what I've already deposited with Paparoon. So let's head to Nashmau now and get that done and just start cashing all this stuff in. And we should be pretty much ready to get our brand new mythic weapon. Alright, so here we are in Nashmau. Let's head over to see our favorite Kakern, Paparoon. Alright, so I'm going to start by... let me just get the camera into position here. Get a good spot. Okay, so I'm going to start by giving him the Alexandrite we currently have on hand. Which is down here. Oh yeah, here's all the journals, by the way. Take a look. They're all starred up. You see all the stars? And then here is the book that we got from doing the Nizal Isle run, and here's the eye patch we got from Ain Hajar. And here's, yeah, so we got a stack here of Alexandrite and then a few stragglers. Alright, so let's see. We've been depositing them. How many more does he need? 21,000. So I'm going to make a note of this here. 21,609. Fine. Let's take a look at what we got. So we have 200... What was it again? 280? Yeah. We have 280 linen purses. And you get a random amount between 50 and 99. So I base the average on 75. So 280 times 75 is 21,000. So that's a little bit under what he wants from us. That's short, 609. But I think the average might be a little higher than 75. If I multiply 280 by 76, that's 21,280. Let's see, what about 77? That's 21,560. That's closer. 280 times 78. And then 78. So if we get an average of 78 or more from these Alexandrite pouches, we'll have enough. Because at 78, that brings us to 21,840. But anyway, enough talking. I'm just going to find a little cozy place here to hang out. I guess we'll stand. Sometimes there's vendors here selling Alexandrite pouches from their bazaars. And I guess it's just outright stacks of Alexandrite probably too. I would imagine them doing that too. But you can't sell the purses on the auction house, so people bazaar them. Alright, so that's it. I'm just going to start opening these up one at a time. And I'm just going to keep on submitting the Alexandrite to Paparoon once I get my inventory full, I guess. So we're getting down near the end here. 2,500 left. I hope I have enough. It's gonna be close. Alright, I have enough inventory space to open up every single purse left. I hope we have enough here. We might be a little short. We'll see. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. If I'm feeling ambitious, I might go back. I recorded all this. I might go back and record down all of the pieces that we got and do an actual average to find out what it is we actually got. Alright, so here we go. Last time we're exchanging Alexandrite with them, hopefully. Even if we do have to go back and get a little bit more, it's not going to be much. Where are we at? 1,900. Do we have enough? I don't think we're gonna have enough. We're gonna be a little short, I think. We'll see. Yeah, we are. We're close. Darn it. So there it is. That's everything from 280. So let me write down what we need here. 814. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to do a few more runs through the Silver Sea Remnants. And then we'll finish this. So I'll be right back. Alright, so we just did a little more grinding and I got another dozen linen purses. But before I go there, I wanted to just show this. We're in this location here of Atragon. And there's this woman here, and she's actually the one that holds those plans that we got from the long-armed chariot. And you can get them from other notorious monsters throughout the salvage areas as well. But we happen to get a lot of them from that random long-armed chariot, which sometimes shows up there on the 3rd floor, I think it is. But that's it. We're not going to be doing any more salvage now that we have all the Alexandrite we need. I don't think I'm ever going to make another mythic. So that's it. I'm done with salvage. And I don't think I'm going to be getting any of this armor either that these primacy plans and the... What were they called? Hold on. The primacy plans and tutelary plans, yeah. But those are apparently used for upgrading the armor sets that you find throughout the Atragon areas. But at least they're out of our inventory now, and Marok here will hold them for us. In case we ever want to actually do any more of this kind of grinding in the future. But that's it. We're leaving at Atragon, and we're not going to be coming back for a long time, and there's not much more to do around here anyway. Alright, so that's it. So I'll meet you guys now in Nashmau, and we'll finally cash in the rest of our Alexandrite to Paparoon. So I'll see you guys there. Alright, so this should complete, now that we're done all Einhajar, and this will be finishing up this. Won't be coming back here to Nashmau for quite a while. Alright, so before we talk to Paparoon, let's just cash in these last dozen linen purses that I picked up, and I think the minimum we needed was 812. I think is what we need. Oh, I hope we get it. If we don't get it, I have money. I'll just purchase some and come right back. But I think we should have enough. Look, there's a piece that was 98. Yeah, these are not very good amounts, but let's just see how we do here. There was also the Alexandrite we already had. I'm grinding, but that wasn't very much either. Ugh. Okay, good. Oh, God. I don't want to do salvage anymore. I hope this is enough. I cannot believe what an endeavor it's been getting this Alexandrite. Like, God. Ah, these mythics. It's just been an amazing journey. I just can't believe it. Alright, so let's see. We should have at least 8 stacks. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Oh, we have more than enough. We have 9 full stacks. So, yeah, we got what he needs. So, first thing we'll do is trade full set here, and that should be alright, we'll skip that one. Alright, now how much do we need? He needs another 22! Alright, so we'll probably have a stack that we'll be able to sell at the auction house for a pretty amount. Make a little money to start the next chapter of our journey. Oops! What am I doing? First, sorry, I'm getting confused here. 22. I still have to trade the last bit of this. Okay, look at him. Woo! Look at these shinies. Ooh, this does Paparoon good. You awful good at finding the shinies. You found all the shinies the Empress need. How you do that? That's not all he needs. We'll also trade him. I'll do this one at a time. Here we are. Here's the Worm Seeker of Aruat that we got from getting 150 tokens from the Nizal Isle run. Ooh, this definitely be the nice, pretty story Empress talks about, yes? Look at all these nice, pretty pictures inside. Looks like such a pretty story. How you find the area you hat? I dunno, but good job. Empress going to be so happy. Such a nice, pretty storybook. What's he doing? Looks like he's twiddling his fingers. Me hears it's a romantic story, but Paparoon not too bright. I doesn't know how to read so well, but I sure do like pictures. Yeah, it's porn. And the last thing was the... Oh, no, we don't. It's not the last thing. There's still the ledgers. Okay, let's just do this. The Balron's eye patch. Ooh, you really something, Paparoon thinks. Where you find this eye patch? This is Balron's eye patch, yes? You so nice to trouble yourself with finding it. Paparoon very grateful to you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and that was... We got that from collecting 100,000 Ichor from the Einhajar battles. Alright, oh, I'm having trouble with my controller. That's why my character keeps moving around. Look at him. God, let's do this now. We'll do these one at a time. So here's the journal, all complete. He's looking it over. Look at this nice special memo. Paparoo not too bright, but thinks this means yous did good job somewhere in Lejome. Me hold on to this for now, yes? Empress be very interested in this, methinks. Such a nice special memo. And now we will do Mamulja. All complete. Look at this nice special memo. Pepperoon not too bright, but thinks this means you did good job somewhere in Mamulja. Me hold on to this now, yes? Alright, so he's gonna say the same thing, it looks like, for each journal. Lebros Caverns. Perikia. And the last thing, the Ilrusi Atoll ledger, all filled out and complete. Ooh, where yous get all these special memos? Paparoo never seen such specials before. You do such a good job here. Such special memos. And 5 specials, just like Empress say. Yeah, all 5 are done. So, that's everything, I think. So let's talk to him now, see if he says something to us. Yeah, we already get a cutscene. You done all 3 jobs Empress asked for. Paparoon very impressed. Empress going to be very pleased to hear this. She had good feeling about you, Oko. Paparoon a little bit shocked. You really do a good job. The Empire wants to thank you for your hard work. Here, then. This for you, yes? It's special. Shiny invitation from Honorary Officer Paparoon. That's me. Yous take that and head to Big Gate in town, yes? You needs talk to guard then? Maybe yous even get another chance to meet Empress. This really high priority mission. Paparoon not surprised if she already waiting for you. Alright, we received Paparoon's sealed invitation. Key item. So we're gonna need that now. We're gonna go back to the White Gate Castle. If we talk to Paparoon now. How yous been? Life is good to you, yes? Me tell secret. When Paparoon feel blue, me just remember Empress. Always brings smile to this face, yes? Empress always so nice and shiny, always inspire Paparoon. Maybe she can be nice and shiny, inspire for Oko, too, yes? Paparoon respect Empress so much. Alright, well, let's go see her. I'll take our invitation and go see the Empress. Alright. So, we haven't been here in a while. It's been a while since we've had a private meeting with the Empress, but certainly don't want to show up armed. So, let's take these off. And I think I'll actually also take my helmet off so she can see my beautiful face. Let's click on the gates here. Oko, so nice to see. Oko, so nice of you to come. I must say you have truly outdone yourself this time. We simply could not be more pleased, and as such, we wish to present you with a token of our appreciation. Master of Ceremonies, if you would. Yes, Your Majesty. Oko, in accordance with the will of Her Highness, the Empress wishes to bestow upon you this gift in recognition of your services. You continue to honor us with all your allegiance. We got an Imperial gold piece. Great. 1 Imperial gold piece. What's this? Less than pleased with your reward, are you? As well you should be, having gone through an ordeal of such magnitude. Greetings, Oko. It's been too long since we last met. Yet despite this ceremony, I think we both know that this marks the end of nothing. All are restricted from direct audience with Her Highness. You mustn't. Nonsense. Even Oko here has been summoned and stands in her presence as we speak. There is, after all, little of Nashmira that has not already been made known to us. And surely you don't intend to choose now, of all times, to mire us all in observation of formalities. Surely his presence here alone is evidence of his having proven himself as a hero of the Empire. Not even the Empress's great uncle, Zarafeh, in the eastern realm of Sajatra, could voice his opposition under such circumstances. Perhaps. Very well then. Let us proceed on to more urgent matters. Surely you still recall the weapon which you entrusted to the safekeeping of one Naja Salahim. The same instrument which you extracted from the ruined depths of Nigel Isle. That weapon was none other than one of the fabled vigil weapons, fashioned to be vessels of a great protective force. The vigil weapons were kept within the Imperial Treasury, placed in lush ceremony atop their sealed counterparts, the mythic weapons. In this state, the polar natures of the weapons achieved a perfect balance, and were thus able to be contained. The mythic weapons are an unparalleled collection of arms amassed by the hero of our empire, the mighty Balron. As he journeyed in the 4 directions, felling fierce and countless opponents, and brought his greatness to bear upon Vanadil. These are the true treasures of Vatragan. In addition to the miraculous properties attributed to them, the weapons were also objects of undying affection for Balron. It was not long before his obsession with them had grown to maniacal heights, and he continued to seek out new additions for his collection tirelessly. Of course, the natures of the weapons were simply too vast to be harnessed and treated as mere museum pieces. Therefore, he commissioned his Master of Ceremonies to see to the creation of the vigil weapons in a desperate attempt to diminish the raw power of the mythic weapons so that they might be tamer. Since then, it has been the charge of the Master of Ceremonies to oversee the safekeeping of the mythic weapons. But, following the theft of the vigil weapons from the Imperial Treasury, the power of the mythic weapons began to grow unchecked. Even now, should the vigil weapons be returned, I fear it is too late to reharness what has been unleashed. And so we are left with but one recourse. Only by finding out with the virtue and strength of our great Balron to bend the spirit of the mythic weapons to their will, may we turn them to their peaceful slumber deep in the undisturbed corners of the Imperial coffers. It was to this end that we sought to employ your services, Oko. We were warned by Her Majesty's great uncle, Zarafel, that the dangers of entrusting the fate of these weapons to one not born of the Empire was an unwise risk fraught with dangers. But we were unwavered in our confidence in you, and so to sway Zarafel, we set to you these most heroic of tasks, all of which you have accomplished. We beg your indulgence and your forgiveness, Oko. But please try to understand the desperate position into which we were thrust. And yet, I'm afraid we will have still more to ask of you. We would like to place the mythic weapon Bertgang in your care, Oko. Your efforts have led us to believe that you may indeed be able to resist the overwhelming temptation of the power this weapon contains. A task for none other than the true guardian of the Empire. Thank you, Oko. Thank you. Behold, this is Bertgang, and it is now yours by right and rule. Do be careful, Oko. I do not doubt in the power of your will, but should you succumb in even the slightest to the allure of that weapon, so it is done. The Empress must now see to informing Zarafel of what has transpired here today. We beg your pardon. Until we meet again then, Oko. The weapon. It is speaking? Hear me, Oko. I am to be remade. Your burden is a great one, yet I shall bear the load for you. If my powers you desire, you need not but feed me. Tinin's fang, Saramea's hide, and tiger's tail. I hunger. Seek out the place of the dead in the hallowed grounds of Cadarva Mire. Do this thing, and greatness shall I bring to thine name and hand. Raban, what is it? What's wrong? I don't know. My body has been exposed to toxins potent enough to fell even Marids, but yet now I know not what it is that plagues me. Oko. Wow, and there we go. We got our gold piece and the Bertgang, and this is going to be our end game weapon. It's not that strong now, but yeah, this is basically going to be the strongest game. Oh, pardon me. This is going to be the strongest sword in the game for us. But right now it is just a weak sword, and we have to start by going to that place in Cadarva Mire with those 3 items, which are items that we get from high tier battles from the ZNM system, the Zenny system, and I've already gotten all that stuff that we need. So in the next episode, we're going to be exploring more of this mysteries of this Bertgang and see if we can level it up a little bit and get it a little stronger. Hopefully we can max it out in the next episode. Good. Yeah, God, it was a lot of work getting that. It's such a relief. Oh boy. So, thank you everybody for watching today's video. Finally got our mythic. Wow. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel by clicking the link below if you haven't already. Thank you all very much for watching. I'm Oko, and I'll see you guys all in the next episode of Final Fantasy XI. Have a good one, everybody. Bye for now.